Hello, peoples of YouTube. This is Linksy4. No, this is Chicken Lord Productions. I forgot. Not that I've been making videos for Linksy 411. I should start doing those. Oh well. I'm doing a Final Fantasy top 5 games that I've played. And the first one I'm going to be starting with at number 5 is Final Fantasy VII. Now, don't blame me for this. I have some gripes with the game, mainly the fan base and people saying it's the best game ever, because it isn't the best game ever. There won't ever be a best game ever. There will always be certain people that don't like it, because it's one of those games that you love or hate. Or love to hate. Like some people on YouTube. Like some people on YouTube love to hate this game. But I don't like the materia system in this game, because once I level it up to the next level, I should be allowed to unequip it to equip a different materia before having like once you level up a materia by one level, you should permanently learn the previous level spell. In fact, I don't even know if you can master individual magic materia, which is kind of bothering me, because I haven't finished this game yet and stuff. So yeah, oh well. Now my next game on the list, which is the original Final Fantasy. This game is great. It's highly customizable, but the reasons only makes it onto the fourth one, or the fourth number on the list, is because a lot of the spells, a lot of the equipment, the game is really buggy, or a lot of spells and equipment doesn't work because the game is buggy. So, yeah. I really hate the materia system from Final Fantasy VII if this manages to make it on the list. Ugh. And I don't hate Final Fantasy VII, so don't presume that. But anyways, back to what makes Final Fantasy I able to make it onto this list. It had revolutionary things for its time. It was hard, but it wasn't unfair at points. As long as you knew what spells were glitched and kind of how to play the game, you could get through it fairly easily. And stuff like that. So, that was very nice. As you can see, I love the box art for the American release. It's amazing. Okay, my next favorite game on the list is Final Fantasy IV, because it's really, really hard, and I like the artwork. And it's fun. And yeah, I'm a really big fan of Final Fantasy IV. Excuse me, mainly for the fact that I like the characters. I mean, the story is a great story, but I really like the characters in this game. Especially Cecil, Dark Knight Cecil, Kain, Rydia, Edge, Cecil's girlfriend, Rose. Yeah, that's her name. I could argue Edward, but I could make him into such a better bard than he is. Like, first of all, I'd make it so he has a 100% hit rate. He does around half the damage of Cecil at the time. He will always hit with, whatever, stats ailments equipped to his little flute, which can include, Doom, Death, and other such abilities like that. But on to the next one. The next one on my list is Final Fantasy VI. This might have been the first Final Fantasy I ever played. Yeah, this was the first Final Fantasy I ever played, I think. I don't quite remember what the first one was, but I do think it's this one. I own the original Super Nintendo version, and some other versions of it. But anyways, what can I say about Final Fantasy VI? It's great. This was the game that started the limit system, although it was very hard to get. Very hard. I also liked how you earned magic. Now, for you, those of you who haven't played it, it's a lot like Final Fantasy VII, in which you have to learn from crystals. Fair enough. Except once you learn this magic, you have it forever, which I love so much. And again, I don't hate Final Fantasy VII. If you leave that in the comment section, I'm going to be mad. Because Final Fantasy VII is a likable game. But anyways, this is a fantastic, 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 fantastic game. The characters are well balanced. The characters come with their own preset skills. The main character is a very interesting person, and it gives a reason why she doesn't really have any emotions. But anyways, on to my Final Fantasy IX is my personal favorite game of all time, or Final Fantasy game of all time. I love all the characters. I love how they include some mini games to be actually part of the plot. I love the subquests. I love the fact that even if you don't get the ultimate weapon, you still have a very powerful weapon at the disposal of your main character. I really like that. I love the final boss. Or the main bad guy anyways. I love the fact that this goes back to the ancient time period. I really do. I love this game. I might just have a soft spot for it, who knows? I just love practically every aspect of this game, except for the fact that you can make your characters way too overpowered. How do you do this? Well, with one of the characters you can catch frogs at a part. How many frogs you get will determine a certain blue magic called Frog Drop, which, depending on how many you have, will increase how much damage you do with it. So you collect 99 frogs, or the equivalent of 99 frogs. I think there's some frogs that can give you more. And then you can really overpower her.